guys, it is a new A&B Convo TV episode. I hope you guys are following us on YouTube, our new YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe, like, tell a friend, all that good stuff. Follow us on social media as well at A&B Convo TV. And it's been an okay week in pop culture, but it's one thing that's on B's mind. That she wants to get off.
So first of all, I do apologize. You know, any other time I would have like a little face on for y'all, but today is just like a rough day. I don't know why I'm so tired. Why am I so tired?
It must be like a solstice. Something is in the air.
Yeah, it was. It was like the lunar.
It gotta be something.
Yeah.
Because the fatigue is real.
The fatigue is very,
So
very real. But so this is not your typical A&B Convo video, simply because, you know, as like pop culture and media and things like that, we have to give you the good along with the bad. We have to be responsible for different things. So we are talking about the show, Netflix original content, 13 Reasons Why.
Mm-hmm.
There have been several studies. There have been several articles, as we've both seen in the media.
Mm-hmm.
There has just been a lot in regards to basically saying that 13 Reasons Why should have never been renewed for a second season. So, yeah, Amber, do you just want to recap for those who don't know what it's about?
Well, yeah, so 13 Reasons Why, did it come out this year?
Yeah, it was
It
this
came
year.
out earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
And just a little quick tidbit about it. It is about essentially a girl who commits suicide. She's a high school age girl, commits suicide, and leaves 13 tapes behind explaining the events that led up to her making the decision to kill herself. So along the episodes, of course it's 13, each person gets a tape, and it kind of retells the story from her perspective of the things that factored into that decision she ultimately made at the end of the season. And of course, when it came out, it's based on a book.
Yes.
So of course there were no major spoilers if you've read the book. And when it came out, it was just like such a huge hit. Everybody thought it was a very important subject matter to come out. It sparked a lot of conversations about speaking to people, how you treat people. And I guess because it received so much attention and there was so much high praise, they decided to make a second season. Selena Gomez was an executive producer of the series, and all the cast seemed very excited to be back for another season, to continue these conversations, to continue these stories. And for me, I mean, I would watch the second season just because I did see the first season, and I guess I would just kind of see how this story plays out. Was a second season needed? No. But I mean, I guess with Netflix,
That's the time we live in now. It's kind of like, can you get a second season on something?
Yeah.
You know, it's not just Netflix.
It's not really necessary.
Yeah, it's do you need like Narcos didn't need, but that's another story. But back to this.
But a lot of people were having such an issue with the show in general, just the issue of suicide. They felt it was glamorized. They felt, you know, why is this content that our kids need to see? And it was just, you know, along with the good and the bad with anything in life, like people, you know, were just trashing the show, didn't feel like it should have been made, like you said, it should have been made in the first place. And I don't see their point. Like I don't either. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. This is not something that's going to bash 13 Reasons Why. I'm not going to tell you not to watch it. Quite the contrary. I would tell you to watch it. I would tell you to. I don't have children. Let's just put that out there. I don't have children. However, I do have nieces and nephews that are of a very like that impressionable tween age. You know, middle school going into high school, things of that nature. But I would highly recommend watching it, but watch it with your children. I think that not too many people take responsibility for the lives of their kids, like actually raising their kids. Stop letting Netflix raise your children. I can give you 13 reasons why you should watch this with your kids and why you shouldn't let television raise your kids.
Why?
I feel like it's the real issue.
Television is, let's be perfectly honest, this is what raises children nowadays. This is what raises kids. This is what's really, you know, like what happened to the family dinners and no phones, no internet, things of that nature. It's like, even when you watch 13 Reasons Why, if you notice her behavior from like before that, because in the book, she didn't get sexually assaulted, her friend did. But in the show, she also got sexually assaulted. And then everybody started shaming her in regards to like calling her a slut and everything else. And it's just like, when you look at the way she was acting when she was in the house, how many people out there as parents can say, you know what, my child walked in the house and they're just like, hey, how are you? Like, hey, Amber, what's going on? And then go upstairs and close the door. And you just let that type of behavior go on.
I mean, like, that's why people just write that off as like, oh, she's just being a teenager. She's a moody teenager. But it could be a move for a reason.
Exactly.
Okay, somebody might not want to talk to you, but I feel like you could just keep asking and kind of feel for the mood. It could be that one time when you ask where somebody could open up to you. Like, it was that one time, like in the show, how Hannah went to drop the tapes off at the guy's house, and he saw her doing it, but he was just like, you know what, I don't feel like her stuff today. So he didn't even go to the door to even be like, hey, like, what's these tapes? Like, he could have stopped her, that could have been a moment for him to interject, but he was just like, you know what, I don't feel like it today, and that was the day she killed herself. So I just feel like you just really need to have conversations with people, and even if they do shut you out, it's just, don't take that as to stop trying. You just gotta feel people out sometimes.
That is the thing. People no longer have conversations. They don't. They do not have conversations. They will be in each other's presence, not conversate. Everybody will be on their phone. They will also just ignore it, or if you do conversate, see, this is one of those things. Everything doesn't have to be an argument. Everything doesn't have to be a confrontation. Everything does not have to accelerate to levels that are and situations that are beyond your control. It's like, if you are a rational individual and the other person you're speaking to is a rational individual, you should be able to just come through and sit down and have a conversation. The same way with children. Like, I've never seen anything where children have privacy rights. I'm sorry, what bills do you pay in this house? You have no rights, okay? I'm sorry, that's how I was raised. You have no rights. I don't even recall really having closed doors growing up. Like, what, in your room with the doors closed? Like, absolutely not. It's just ridiculous. And it's always like these parents want to point the finger, well, you did this, and the television did this, and then and then there was what was that other movie that Netflix came out about the girl and she had anorexia?
To the bone.
To the bone.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody got up in arms about that one. It's like,
people just love to be mad, I think.
They just do. They love to be mad.
They love to just be offended by everything.
Like, have the conversation. These are not my kids. If I come out with something, if I put a YouTube video up, if I put some content out, don't tell me that you're mad because your kids watched it. You know why you should be mad? You should be mad because you didn't have enough sense as a parent to censor what your kids are watching, because you were probably on your phone and didn't do your due diligence as what you need. And don't get me wrong, and I'm not trying to bash everybody that's a parent, because parenting is hard. Parenting is very hard. But letting your kids just roam free to watch whatever they want to doesn't make it any easier. Blaming a producer that does not know you, that will never know you, that will never meet you a day in their life. I don't care how many studies, they're like, oh, people were like Googling suicide and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like,
that you ain't talking to your kids, that they have to go to the internet. They need to go to an outside source to educate themselves when you, as a parent, that is your job.
And just to piggyback on this, I am totally appalled and horrified over how many kids today, how many young people, how many millennials, because I work with a lot of millennials who are getting married and they never had to talk with their parents.
Me, I never did.
But you had, or you had a talk with your sibling.
I've had siblings.
You didn't just find it out via the internet.
I didn't just, go
Google
out here
it or
and
something like that.
experience
Yeah, right. No, you at least had someone in your family,
Yeah.
very close, like immediately, that you had a talk with, that you had those types of things, those conversations. Why? America, please explain to me why. And these are the same people like, oh my God, this is so overly sexualized and this, and the third. And we knock other countries like Italy and like France where they're like extremely overtly sexual and their kids just know everything about sex and everything else. But when you look at those countries and you look at how freely they talk to their children, they're not just talking to their kids just to be talking. They're actually educating them. They're actually letting them know, like, you need to be comfortable with your body. I.e., why America has so many body confidence issues. No, why is it a problem if someone tells you, if your mother or your aunt or your sister is having a conversation with you, like, you have breasts, you have thighs, you have thick thighs. There's nothing to be ashamed about. Like, this is who you are. This is how God made you. This is how whoever you go to. This is how you were made. This is how you were meant to be. This is why people, and I ain't gonna mention her because we don't mention them people. But this is why that girl went and got them lips, and now she got her hip. You can tell she got her hips done. Okay. You can tell she got her hips done. And everything else. This is why people have body confidence issues. You need to have these conversations. Like, please, for the love of God, stop letting your kids just walk past you and brush you off and tell them they have rights. You don't have no rights in my house. You don't. It's ridiculous. Have a conversation. That conversation that you have with your child could be the conversation that could save their life. Yeah, conversation is definitely the key. So we just would like to put that out there. I do hope that they do not cancel 13 Reasons Why. I hope it does go to a second season. I will be watching. So yeah, we do. So another thing that has been roaming around the internet, it's actually not on Amber's notes, but it is on mine. The Procter & Gamble commercial.
What is that?
The Procter & Gamble commercial where the parents are having, those conversations with their kids. Like it's mainly black parents. It's part of their My Black is Beautiful.
I have not seen
You have not seen that. It's a lot of hatred. It's a lot of it's just a lot. So the gist of and I'll try to put a little link down below. But the gist of the commercial is this. It is all those conversations that African American parents have to have with their children before they leave the house. One woman is telling her daughter, you are so they're pulling up at like a camp, and all the girls at camp are white, and of course her daughter's black, and she's just like, you can do everything that they can do, you just have to be twice as good.
What is this? What is the company?
We're gonna pause it right now. I'm gonna make Amber watch this commercial.
Yes.
And then, so we'll be right back. So we are back. Amber has watched the Procter & Gamble My Black is Beautiful, The Talk commercial. Thoughts?
Of course, those are conversations that I feel like black women and black men have to have with their kids.
Yes.
And it's kind of a shame that they still do, even though in the commercial it looked like it spanned time.
Yes.
It wasn't like just a current talk. It was a talk that's been happening for generations and generations. So it's unfortunate that these conversations still need to happen.
Right.
But they are necessary in the
I think
climate that we're living in.
that's the gist of it. Is that it does span.
Yeah.
You see, it's different. It looks as though it's different periods and moments in time leading up to present day. And at the end of the commercial, I love the fact that Procter & Gamble was like, let's talk about the talk so we can end the need to have it. And so many people are up in arms. Like I'm surprised that you haven't seen it trending, because it's like a trending thing on Twitter. Boycott Procter & Gamble. Because of that, a lot of people. We're not gonna touch that. No. But we are. And here's the thing: is that I have even spoken to a lot of my Caucasian friends, and I have had to explain to them. as a parent, if you have a child who is of color, you will never understand the need to have those types of conversations. But, and I get it might make you uncomfortable, but sometimes you have to get extremely uncomfortable to have any type of change. Same thing with 13 Reasons.
Yep.
You have to get uncomfortable to have any type of change, any type of progress. I applaud Procter & Gamble for doing something that a lot of other companies just, they're not ignoring it. And I applaud them for that, for not ignoring it. You know what, here's the thing. I have purposefully, the same list that people are putting out to boycott Procter & Gamble products, thanks, because now I know exactly what to put in my cart when I go to the store. Okay? Yes, thank you very much. We will be sure to share those Procter & Gamble products. You know, and this is not a hatred against other races or anything of that nature. But what it is bringing awareness to the fact that we're women. So we have to be, and we're brown. I'm just a little brownie in there. We have to be twice as good as everyone else, but we're also women. So we have to be like 3 and 4 times as good as everyone else. When does this end? When?
The same thing, I don't think it is.
Exactly.
I don't think it is.
And you know why it's never going to end? Because people find something wrong with the fact that this is just for y'all people out there might be upset about it, but here's the thing, this is our reality.
But for the thing, like, these are like conversations that, you know, me and my dad have, you know, just about like racism and like in general, and, you know, can you change the way people are? And you can, but I feel like it's a generational hate. You know, if you were born during a certain time and you believe certain things, you're passing that down to your kids. Mm-hmm. Hate is a learned thing. So it's not like you wake up hating the person because they're different from you.
Right.
You're taught that behavior from somebody who had that person generations and generations back.
Right.
So because that is a ripple effect, I don't see how that can change because it's being passed down to the next kin.
You have to make a conscious decision within yourself to say, I will no longer ignore this hatred. I will no longer act like it just does not go on around me. Mm-hmm. I will stand up and do what's right. And until that happens, which after this last election, I don't think it's going to happen no time soon. Yeah, because even going back then, let's just go there. Let's just go there for a second.
Do it.
Because AHS is about to go there.
Okay.
So we're going to go there.
We going there with them.
I think that one of the things that people are forgetting is that, oh my God, it's no change, it's the politics and blah, 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 and this. Do you know why? Because when you look back at those photos, those historic black and white photos from the Jim Crow era and, you know, everybody fighting for equal rights and everything else, those same young men that were in those photos, where do you think they're at now? The average age of a politician, late 50s, early 60s. Mm-hmm. So you do the math on that. Nothing has changed. So until we stand up and get a fresh set of eyes in there, like, no offense, I'll be perfectly honest, I got a problem. No, and no shade towards Hillary, but no offense, Hillary, like, you old. I don't think you can I just don't think that you can relate to me anymore. And I get it, she's a woman, and I rooted for Hillary. I was in Hillary's corner. The same thing with Bernie. Bernie loved you to death. But again, y'all are of a different generation. You have a different set of eyes. I am of a particular age. You know, love Caitlyn to death. Caitlyn has a totally different set of eyes. I can appreciate Caitlyn's Caitlyn's my intern. Hey girl, hey. Caitlyn has a totally different set of eyes than I do because she is from a different generation. I forgot what my generation is, but I know she's definitely a millennial. And then there's another generation underneath her, and I don't even know what they are. But yeah, exactly. So, but again, I applaud Procter & Gamble for having those types of conversations. it's a conversation type of thing going on. Another conversation that has been had is Hollywood and television whitewashing certain things. We were very concerned. We were very concerned over the casting of the live action Disney film Aladdin. We were happy to report that some fabulous brown people have been casted, and now we have another casting announcement.
2 more, actually.
Oh, 2 more.
It's
Okay.
2 that have joined the ranks of the live action Aladdin.
Mhm.
So, Jafar, in the 1992 animated film, Jafar is like a wrinkly.
Yes,
like,
he's a lot older. Very surprised by this casting.
Jasmine is like, ugh,
I
like
know.
you're a creepy old
Yeah.
man who advises my dad. But Jafar in live action, he can advise me anytime.
Oh, hey.
He is
Oh, hey.
Marwan Kenzari.
Yes.
Now I have never seen this man.
I have.
I haven't seen him in anything.
I like to watch Bollywood films on Netflix.
Okay, so he's like a
I have
Bollywood.
seen- Yeah. No, I wouldn't say he's like a Bollywood star, but I've seen him in several other.
Bollywood-ish
Yes. Yes.
type of things.
Yes.
But you know, people are already claiming him to be like fine Jafar, fancy Jafar. It's
Yes.
like,
Jasmine might be a little bit
She
like,
might
oh, hey,
be like-
Jafar.
hey,
Hey, bro.
Aladdin who?
Yes.
Because this man is he's easy in the eyes. I don't even want to say like can he sing because honestly who cares at this point. I mean he has like Jafar has like the Prince Ali reprise.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like the only moment that he sings
Right.
in the movie. So we'll see. Also, my homegirl, Nassim Pedrad.
Oh,
She
yeah.
is SNL alum. She was on Spring
Mhm.
Queen season 1. She has joined the cast as a character that they crafted for her. So
Okay.
she is Mara. She will be Princess Jasmine's like handmaiden,
Mhm,
her bestie. 'Cause, you know, Jasmine ain't have nothing nobody to talk to but Raja. Like she just had the tiger.
Now,
And-
who's going to be Roger, or is that going to be CGI?
I'm assuming that would be CGI.
CGI.
Like everything
Mhm.
else, the only other person that they would need is the Sultan in the
Mhm.
film. Everything else, like Iago, Abu, like those are all, you know, probably CGI. But I'm sure
Right.
Iago would need a voice, so
Sure.
they would still need somebody to cast that role. But the film is also being told it's being called a reimagining because
Mhm.
along with it being true to the 1992 film, it will incorporate things from the Aladdin folktale. So it's going to be
Got it.
it's going to be a mixture of the two. That's why you know we have these new characters that we might have not seen in the film.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going on the right track. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, kudos for going on the right. Thank
they're
you.
going on the right
Thank
track with things. I
you.
think that's important. They are
Mhm.
trying to give us characters that can closely mimic the culture that is Aladdin, and I think that good for you, Disney.
Good for you, Disney, because we were all very worried.
Yeah.
Very. I was.
I mean,
I love Aladdin.
It's like
yeah.
I have it on my iPad.
It's up
my
there. It's not my favorite, but it is
I
up
love
there.
it. I love it.
And again, so I was very worried because I didn't really care for the Jungle Book.
I feel like I've never seen it.
They did the Jungle Book is a classic. They redid it
Yep.
into live action. Tarzan.
Yeah, it's just certain Disney movies. I know what the story is, but I've never gotten into it. Never gotten into Tarzan. Never gotten into
Yeah,
Jungle Book.
but I am a Disney. I grew up as a Disney person, so fine. And they did Tarzan. Just gonna make that face.
Is it like a bunch of Tarzans?
No, but they did one with Alexander Skarsgård,
Yeah.
so I was very excited about
I
that.
thought they did another one
Yeah.
too. Like it was just like
No, I think it was just. I think with him, it was just that one.
no, with
but
just him.
yeah.
I feel like it was just like a bunch of like Tarzan.
And then, they did the Cinderella, which was again okay. Oh, it was okay. It was alright. It was very, very good. It was very good. Not very, very, very good. It's just one very. And then you did Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
So that was why when they did Aladdin, and especially with Aladdin, like I have my top 3. Aladdin is in my top 3. It goes Fantasia, Aladdin, The Little Mermaid. So when they said they were going to remake something that was in my top 3, I was like, wait, hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. Wait, I did like they did Maleficent.
Okay.
I did enjoy that. That was good. Angelina Jolie in that role. However, I thought she was a little bit older for that role, but okay. I did enjoy Maleficent very, very much. Very, very much. That is it. Thank you for letting us go there this week.
Yeah, we have a little vent a little bit.
Yes,
A little,
yes.
I mean, still relevant to pop culture, but
Mm-hmm.
some good stuff that we need to talk about.
Yes.
Continue to talk.
Continue to have to talk.
Yes, and you should continue to follow us on social media at A&B Combo TV on Twitter and Instagram. And be sure to please subscribe. We gotta get our subbies up, so
Yeah.
subscribe to our channel.
Thumbs up and comment down below. All right.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys. Thanks.